Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Every day we come together. Today I want to explore one of the main teaching points at Agape is that consciousness starts with curiosity. Consciousness starts with curiosity. Without curiosity, how do we expand our awareness? How do we expand our consciousness? We can't. When we open our minds to possibility, incredible transformation begins. Curiosity, wonder, endless learning, and exploration are the key to living fulfilled and expansive life. And you notice how I use the words expansive and fulfilled because you are meant to expand. And when you expand and become more and more and more conscious, there's a sense of fulfillment because your purpose in life is to grow. Your purpose is to expand your awareness and to experience as much of this life as you can possibly dream of. But without curiosity, expansion is not possible. So I ask you this question: what in your life are you not willing to question? What are you not willing to see a higher expression? What are you so attached to that you are locked in on your views on this subject? Are you attached to a certain form of job? Are you attached to a certain form of relationship? Are you attached to a certain or particular political belief? Are you attached to people in relationships, friends, business, politics, spirituality? Any attachment that you have to anything limits you. It limits your ability to question. It limits your ability to be curious. I tell people all the time, don't believe me. Don't become attached to what I teach and what I say. Question what I say. Discover for yourself. Is it working for you? Does it work for you? Is it expansive? Is it in your nature? See, I don't know. No one else knows what's in your best interest. And the only way you can find out is to be curious. Chances are there are areas of your life right now where you're not pleased with, you're not happy about. In fact, you may be downright out and out depressed or anxious about. Chances are that those areas where you have those feelings, you're not really all that curious about. You're thinking about, oh my God, I'm locked in. Oh my God, am I going to have to deal with this again? Oh my God, I'm stuck here again? Again? Instead of being curious, why am I thinking this way? What caused me to think this way? How can I think differently? How can I think more expansively? Am I really limited, or do I have the ability to expand? Think back throughout your entire life, all the things that happened to you that you thought were the end of the world. And yet here you are today. None of that was the end of the world. None of it. It's all in your mind. It's all in your perception. Do you know why kids are so happy? Kids are so happy because they're curious. It's only when parents and society has domesticated the children that they become sad. They become sad because they're not able to freely express their uniqueness, their desires to have in this planet. So talk to me. What's going on with you? What is it that you're afraid to be curious about? Go on, there's a bunch of you out there. Check in and let me know. What is it that caused you to not be curious? Do you need to feel safe? Then you got to ask the question, safe from what? Because if you break it down, it's safe from what? Your own interpretation of the ideas you're curious about. A lot of people, when it comes to religion, don't want to go outside the dogma that their religion teaches because they're so steeped in that belief that it's their foundation. But yet inside, they know there's got to be more, but they're afraid to question it. Question everything. You weren't meant here to believe anything. You weren't meant here to be here and have a certain way. If so, you would have been pre-programmed. You were programmed to be curious. Do you hear that? Think about it. It's natural to be curious. Why do we fight what's natural? Do you have any idea about that? Why do we fight what's natural? It's natural to question. When you were 2, did you question everything your parents said? You bet. Here's what happened to me is I was in a seminary, 9th grade at the age of 15. Why? Didn't know any better. Mom and dad were devout Catholics. Said it'd be good for you to be a priest. Why don't you try that? So I went. A year later, when it was time to go back for my sophomore year, they didn't want me back. Do you know why? Because I was curious. I didn't accept what they said was true. I asked questions. And when people can't accept that you're questioning, you ask the question, what are they hiding? Or is there any validity at all to what they're teaching? And so what a gift it was for them not to let me go back. I probably would have chosen not to go back too. I know it disappointed my mom and dad, but then later on in life, my mom and dad were really happy because I was the one who got married in the family and had children, gave them grandchildren. So it's interesting how life works. Curiosity doesn't kill. Curiosity causes you to thrive. Your mind is meant to think. Your mind is meant to process. Give it something to process by being curious. Start exploring life. Start exploring your own beliefs. Stop living in a box that was created by someone else. The term I love is the fact that every human being has been domesticated. Domesticated to believe certain things. That's right. Chances are, whatever religion you're a part of, you were born into. You didn't consciously choose. Be curious. What else is out there? The more I study, the more I find there are good things in just about all religions. No one religion seems to have it because religions tend to want to have dogma. They want to control. They want to stop the curiosity. I think the greatest thing from religion is that it teaches that God is love. What is love? Total acceptance. So right there, you understand that there cannot be a judging God because God's love. Love and judgment are complete opposites of each other. And then you're going to say, well, there's Satan. I'm going to say to you, God is infinite. If God is infinite, there's nothing other than God. No matter how you cut it, slice it, look at it, if there's something that's infinite, it's all that is. And here's the key thing. Knowing that, you understand you're a part of it. And your curiosity is there for you to discover more of the infinite nature that you're a part of, which means that you're open to having infinite experiences, and that's why you're curious. So today, use that quality. Be the curious one. Question everything. I don't care what your age is, your sex is. I don't care about anything. All those things are labels, and they're not truth. With that, create your best day ever. And know no matter what, I accept you like you are because it's all you can be. And it's all I can be. So let's be in love together. Until next time, aloha.